in league history. It's the Chiefs and the Patriots on Monday night.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his third season now out of Alabama.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 10 carries, 57 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. A give to Elliott running left. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They go to Elliott again. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
First carry now from, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
is cold.
And it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Valdez-Scantling in motion left. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That one into the hands of Tony downfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco off the option. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. They're going to keep it on the ground. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it at practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. You talk about this Chiefs defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And Stevenson's going to have a Patriots 1st down as the tackle made up near the 35. 6-0 our score after 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jones. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Runs over him. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got room at the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Fox. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Kene Nwangu, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the 1st down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action in. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. New England's offense set to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now a short one to Gesicki.
Offside, defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. On the draw, here's Jones to keep it. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Throwing Jones. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Jones on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson as the 1st half is winding down. And the Patriots are on the board here in the final seconds of the 1st half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. it's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's to the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play, and 2 more for good measure. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Drive will start with the winder. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. He's got it with the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Robbie Chosen. 57 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the... And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. From the 27, Jones. He finds Parker. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Jones on 3rd down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Robbie Chosen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's brought down. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. That one complete to Parker. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
back to throw. Jones. And his pass incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead at Stevenson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. Off the bootleg, Jones. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. Pharaoh Brown, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3rd and 4. And they'll go right back to Nwangu. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give left side here for Nwangu. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kene Nwangu. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chiefs are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. That's caught at the 1. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Patriot offense back out, getting set to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Jones now throwing on first down. His throw incomplete. Now defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw again. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They set up the screen for Stevenson. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Jones throw here taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. Open man is born. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. This ball deep for Tony.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
He's going to go up top again. He's got a man complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Mahomes going to throw it here. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this